What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today we have war number 4. Today we're up against Next Wave. I've faced these guys before. I don't particularly remember how good they were, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, any opponent we're not going to take lightly. We're going to try to do our best. We're definitely aiming, from my understanding, for top 10 masters, if not higher. So we're definitely going to see how that plays out. Today's war team, we have Null, Hyperion, and Warlock. Hyperion and Null are both sick and tired attackers. Fresh off of that last war, and if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out, where we faced New Nation. I wanted to prove to myself and everyone else that I still know how to play this game well. So I have 30% boost in the overflow. I have like 5 or 6 of them in the overflow. So I was like, okay, cool. Normally what I try to do is I try to take all my fights in one go if possible. This war it wasn't possible, but I do get most of my fights down. This is a rank 4 thing. And if you guys saw the last video about me facing Thing, I'm like, you know what? Let me throw on an invo for this fight, because obviously I was getting slapped up, and I definitely do not wish to die this war. So all my counters are okay, but they're not like ideal counters I would normally use for Thing when I face him in like Battlegrounds or something like that. So since I didn't know the hit count on Hyperion, which is who I'm taking in, by the way, I decided to throw that invul boost for extra safety and protection, and it'll come in handy. Spoiler alert. So basically I want to build up my Furies and I want to throw special ones. The problem is I gain power pretty quickly throughout this fight. Hyperion, like I said, is a sick and tired attacker, so he'll block that regen buff that he's getting, but it falls off, and it'll fall off a lot until I get into my rhythm. So basically I'm hitting him there to push him over so I can bait out the special 2. Then I'm going into my special 3 after I punish with a heavy, just to do more damage. It does a decent bit of damage, but you'll see that he's healing up pretty significantly, and this is around the time I think I get one more special 3 before I start to realize that I'm losing. Like he has 4 regen buffs there, so it's like, okay, what is happening here? So I reassessed real quick, which is what great players are supposed to do in any situation. If your plan is not working, come up with an alternate plan quickly. So here I'm like, okay, he's at 12 rock stacks. I'm going to push him to 15. We're going to bait out this as quick as possible. I do 1 hit into my special 1. Now we have the heal block up, and now I'm going to continuously try and keep the heal block on him and throw my special 1s. So now you can see he's going down really fast now. So I'm like, all right, cool. This is a good plan. But then there I push him over, and that's where the invul boost came into play. I get whacked a couple more times. Now I'm at a special 3. So I decided to utilize it. I go ahead and fire it off. He's down to 11%. I'm like, cool. The plan is, again, to stick to the special 1. So we throw off a heavy, get 3 Furies on, and then we fire off our special 1. As soon as his protection goes, they take him down the rest of the way. So that was a good idea to use that invul boost there. Even without it, I don't believe we would have died, but it was a good choice. And before that, we accidentally had clicked on the regen one, which is no big deal. I seldomly use those anyway, but yeah, all good. So now we're going in with Warlock. We've taken this fight during last season and this season, so I'm getting a little comfortable with it. I did have power backs on, and that's just because, again, I'm trying to hurry up and drop these fights. Will I continuously use power backs? No, you don't really need them for this fight, but I did want to have them because, again, I wanted to ensure that I did my part this war 100%. But yeah, so we have the infection up, and that's basically the name of the game. Just keep up your infection and you know, beat him up until he drops. I try to bait out special 1s. I don't mind dexing his special 2 either. I'm very comfortable with both, so it's not really a big deal. I do have these fights sped up, by the way. Not too much, but yeah. So I did not feel like I was in danger of this fight at all. I only think this was a rank 3, by the way, as well. So, you know, a little less beefy. But yeah, he'll go into his immortality. And then you just kind of back off. There, I thought he was catching me on the dashback, as the AI has often done so many times, but he didn't get me this time. So down he goes. All right, so those are the first 2 fights in section 1. Now we're moving on to section 2. We have Angela. So normally it's been infamous Idun here as of late when I've taken these fights, but now it's Angela and I have Null. So I'm going to switch over my power backs because I am using Null for all 4 of these fights that I'm about to take. So I figured I'd throw on a couple power backs to hurry up and expedite the fights. Not necessary, but it does help in the fight a little bit faster. And I don't really use the power backs in any other game mode, so I said, why not? Might as well throw it on War. So Angela, I don't mind baiting her special 1 or special 2. She is a conduit, but we're sick and tired, so it doesn't matter. We will start off with a heal block because we put on so many debuffs in the beginning. So you can tell she's not healing. Even though the regen buff is up, it doesn't really matter. She's not going to heal. She'll stay passively heal block the entire time, and she goes down in under a minute. All right, so we're going to move on to our next one, and we have this weapon flex, man. I can't remember if that was a rank 4 or not. Yeah, it is another rank 4. So the Angela was rank 4. This is a rank 4 weapon flex. I do get tagged, unfortunately. What I want to do with this node, guys, I want to back up a lot and trigger the node. He'll be already passively heal block, but when we get the corruption on him, he's going to start degenning. So that was the idea there. And there, I guess I was just too slow. I couldn't react, so I accidentally get tagged. I'm used to fighting weapon flex. He doesn't scare me one bit. He's super aggressive. I love it. It gives me easy access to intercepts. And yeah, man, even though we got tagged a little bit, Null is resistant to bleed. He's resistant to poison, and he's resistant to degen. So guys, Null's a beast, man. I absolutely love my Null, dude. I've loved him since he was like my second rank 4 champion, or third. I can't remember. He was the top 3. But anyway, here we go. We have this Namor. We faced Namor before. This is another rank 4. No big deal. We dropped him last time, I think, in like, I don't know, 45 seconds, something like that. And this is going to be no different. We do take, I think, maybe a little bit more time or a little less. I can't remember. I mean, you see how fast he's ticking away, and that's because we're turning that regen into degen, and that man is down. So yeah, about the same amount of time, 47 seconds. So not too bad. We've taken Guardian here before as well, and that was a rank 3 Guardian. This is a rank 3 Guardian. I start with the Power Start 1. It's not necessary, but it does get me that first bar that I want to immediately get that corruption up. So I do a 5-hit combo into my special 1, and we're just gonna wait down the timer while we're beating him up. And then yeah, man, that's it. Rinse and repeat. He'll go down extremely fast. As you can tell, it's not even been 30 seconds and he's almost dead. And yeah, man, down he goes. A little over 30 seconds. So yeah, man, really clean fights. And now we have our last fight where we had last time on the last war, and it's a Hulkbuster. So we were told to go in with Hyperion. You don't need anything, so I just lightly boosted here, and I went in with my Hyperion. As you can see, I didn't even heal all the way up. We are very comfortably winning this war. Not that that's really an excuse, but I felt super confident in this matchup. And I did actually use 1 health potion, so it's not like I didn't use any at all. But yeah, man, I bait out the special ones, throw my special 1. That's pretty much the name of the game. Now, I did do something very dangerous that I would not recommend, and I'll come up with an alternate solution as to what I would recommend. Now, you can parry freely when they're incinerate or poisoned, as long as the timer's up. There was my mistake. the timer was not up and I threw a special 2, and if that would have stunned him, I would have been stunned. Would it kill me? No, but I do not recommend throwing the special 2, which is what I was told, which I did not plan on doing. Moving forward, I'll let myself go to a special 3, because that's just not safe in my opinion. So don't do that. Not a good idea. It didn't cost me, fortunately, but next time it might. There we accidentally thought he was coming at us, so we got tagged a few times. Not really the biggest deal in the world. We're getting ready to be at a special 2. So this time we take our own advice and we do not throw it. For some reason, he just got selfish there. I don't know what it was. I don't know why, but he just got selfish. So I'm just kind of, you know, waiting. I know I'm not in any danger of timing out. There's no rush, so I'm not going to force anything. So I just wait patiently. I hit him a couple times. I'm waiting out the special 1 again. He baits it. There we go. I'm going to hit him some more. And then I know at 3% this should finish him off. Which fortunately it does, but it didn't look like it did much. But he's a beefy boy, so it did more than what it looks like percentage wise. But yeah, man, that's my war. 7 fights, 7 clean solos. I'm back on track. We end up taking this dub quite comfortably. Shout out to Next. You guys did your I don't know if you guys did your best or not, but either way it was a good, well fought war. Hopefully we see you guys again. Shout out to Swedish Alliance. Great dub, especially after last war. And let's keep going forward. We ended up winning this, like I said, quite comfortably. We died 7 times. They died 27. I think the score does not reflect how skilled they are. I think that at a certain point they just kind of, you know, folded. So that's gonna do it. Like and subscribe, guys. You guys got us over 800 and we're pushing for 1,000. So thank you guys, and video on that coming out real soon. Peace.